All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is, Black Power, frequency and energy. You feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely become a member. Your link is right down in the video description. You see it says join, click that link. You'll get an introduction video giving you a rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace. Let me get it in there. Online marketplace. Soon said he DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house, 25% off selected items at this time. And we got some new herbal tonics on the way. Best believe it. So stay tuned because I got some very special for your family. KingSeti.com. 25% off selected items at this time. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. SETI University. Over 1,000 videos of pure heat presented by General SETI himself. Not only do you got the lectures from the general, you also got the supplemental, but also monumental and instrumental research material, documentaries, and lectures from the Grandmaster teachers, plus an overview from the general on the Grandmaster teachers, giving you 360 degrees of pure African knowledge that cannot be compared to no website, nowhere on the planet. GeneralSeti.com, family, SETI University. And you already know SETI popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come, exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube, or just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. And of course, you know, I go live almost every day. I keep it exquisite for your family so that you know that, you know, my Patreon is a very special place where I drop exquisite subjects that I might not touch on YouTube, and you know it might be a little too raw. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's where I take it. If it get too raw on Patreon, I take it to GeneralSeti.com. So you always got a platform where you could get it like you need it. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, here we go. Yeah, I hope I want them to come in. You see what I'm saying? I really do. The same type of energy that I be getting. I be doing my shorts, and then when I be doing my shorts, you get a lot of motherfuckers. They just be running their mouth. I say, yeah, I want them in here. Come on in, Cro-Magnum, and get all the goat herders. That's right. Get all the cave peoples. Get them all in here so we can knock them down one by one. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you just like this. And like I say, I get on the Israelis, the so-called Israelis, no different than I get on the Palestinians. I get on both of them because both of them is there on stolen land. So we got to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. You see? And that's why we don't give a goddamn, because it don't belong to you no way. You got two thieves fighting over land that don't belong to neither one of them. So we want to talk about this today. You see, and so I see a lot of people, I see black peoples out there, they saying that, peoples are trying to force them to take a side. For what? For goddamn what? What you going to take a side? And I'm going to tell you why. And I don't give a goddamn. Because when our peoples, when they committed genocide on our people, then nobody say a goddamn thing. We over here in the United States of America, and they committed atrocities on our people. You know what I'm saying? That far beyond any fucking thing that they talking about. You see what I'm saying? And no, we have not received a goddamn thing. You understand? No reparations, you know what I'm saying? No respect, no nothing. And I ain't saying they should give it to us. Anything of that nature, you got to take it. But since we even fighting for our own dignity. We fighting for our own goddamn reparation. We ain't got no time to be, you understand, looking at another motherfucker, helping them. All that energy we take and put towards other people, we need to put towards our own goddamn struggle. We got all type of goddamn dilemmas going on in Black America. You understand what I'm saying? And which one you gonna sideline to go help another motherfucker that ain't never helped you? Ain't that a bitch? They over here goddamn benefiting off of you in every goddamn Black community in the United States, selling gas, liquor, and every goddamn thing on every goddamn corner. Goddamn it, in a lot of these major cities. They benefiting. So don't say we don't motherfucking, you benefiting off of us and that goddamn if we don't do a goddamn thing. You understand what I'm saying? If motherfucking niggas don't do nothing but keep patronizing your goddamn store, they doing more than any other motherfucker doing for your ass. Ain't that a bitch? We got to stand up and talk real talk today. Now, I'm gonna tell you just like this. I talk real nigga shit. Okay? I don't sugarcoat nothing. And when I tell you this is real fucking talk. You see, they just want to use Black people as cannon fire. That's all they want to use. You see, our people for. Listen to the title. I blame Hamas for everything that's happening in Gaza. Okay? Yeah. I blame everything that's happening. I blame Hamas for it. Okay? And let me tell you why. Okay? Now to my brothers out there, to my peoples in general. And I don't suggest that you at all do this, but just focus on the community. And niggas do dumb shit every day. Okay? You do dumb shit every day in our community. Let me tell you something, nigga. If you out there and you a foolish nigga, and I hope that it ain't too many on here, you see, but if you go do some dumb shit, to somebody out here in these streets, you never, and I'm not, let me just tell you something. I don't support no indignant motherfuckers. I don't support no indignant motherfucking, no indignant actions and characteristics. And you understand what I'm saying? I don't support none of that shit. But if you gonna do some dumb shit, why would you go run to your mama's house and hide out? You see, you never go to your family's house. Nigga, you did some dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? You get into it with a nigga. And these the kind of niggas that gonna retaliate. If you do that, why would you go lay up at your mama's house? Why would you go to your family's house and bring your family in the line of fire that your family could be harmed? You see what I'm saying? And so now I had to look at a nigga like that. You see, because niggas don't give a fuck. Yeah, they don't. These indignant, low-lifed niggas don't care who in the house. They don't. You did something that these niggas feel you didn't cross that line. They will pull up on your mama house. They'll pull up on any goddamn body house. Where you at? If they know you in that motherfucker, and they'll do the worst. They'll do the worst. And so my thing is this. And I'm gonna talk about this shit throughout the night, just to show you that these Arabs, these damn Caucasoids, these Cro-Magnon Neanderthal, all of them is full of shit. You see, they all full of shit. Now, number one, Hamas, right or wrong, I don't give a fuck about the right or wrong. Okay? I don't give a goddamn. You see, because, I know these people gonna retaliate regardless. They don't want to hear nothing about no right or wrong. So I don't want people to say, oh, well, they took the fuck that. That shit was then, you lost then, and the way it looked like you're losing now. You see what I'm saying? So you lost then. You had it before that, but you didn't lost. Okay? You didn't lost. Okay, and so it's been all type of atrocities going on, back and forth, back and forth. The Arab done had his day of atrocities, nonetheless, and they cannot deny that. You see what I'm saying? So so they all got atrocities. You see, and so when Hamas went over there and committed that act, number one, they knew that it was going to be retribution. They knew it was going to be a retaliation. You see what I'm saying? And where did they go? They went right on over there to Gaza. You see, where where the so-called Palestinians that don't support Hamas. They say that all the Palestinians don't support Hamas. And I'm going to show you where that's bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Because number one, I'm gonna talk about this a little later too. You see, they say, okay, this is an organization that operate inside of Gaza, but everybody don't affiliate with them. Okay, well, you got to look at the so-called Arab nations outside of so-called Palestine. If they know that all Palestinians don't agree with Hamas, they should have rose up on Hamas and told them to get the fuck out of the Arab nation. Should have got on their ass and said, you know what? You bringing all this heat on the Palestinian people. You're going to have to operate outside of Palestine. You see? Now, I might not, this is what the Arabs going to say. I might not, but I'm going to just show you the hypocrisy. At the least, if they really was concerned about the Palestinian people, and nobody really want to take them in. Do y'all notice that? Don't nobody really want to take them in. You see, and a lot of people say if they take them in, that's going to be the what they call it when you I forget it. It's a term that when they clean out, ethnic cleansing. So they don't want them to leave because you understand they going that's going to be a wrap, and they going the Israelis just going to have sole control of the land, and it ain't never coming back. They ain't going to never come back. They're going to have their ass up out of there. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the reason why Egypt and a lot of these other nations is saying that they not accepting the Palestinians. Okay, whatever. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, but no, and so at the least, because the thing is, this is how I know it's bullshit. You don't hear nobody chastising Hamas for putting the Palestinians, if all Palestinians don't agree with that. And so now they're receiving, all these bombs and shit because for Hamas, ain't no motherfucking way I'm taking no motherfucking heat for nobody like that. Bitch ass motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers want to operate like that? No, y'all motherfuckers can't. I mean, I don't see that. You understand what I'm saying? It should be an outcry on Hamas. You see what I'm saying? And if Hamas is too strong for the Palestinians to overcome them, that's where them other fucking nations come in. Them other Arab nations is supposed to step the fuck in. Iran, goddamn Saudi Arabia, and all them big nations. Turkey want to run their motherfucking mouth over there. You understand what I'm saying? They want to run their motherfucking mouth over there. You understand about what, everybody is doing. So if they see Hamas as a leech and a goddamn pariah, and you understand what I'm saying? Something that, that is bringing unnecessary harm to the peoples of Palestine and Gaza, then Turkey, Iran, and goddamn Saudi Arabia, and I know Iran ain't gonna do it because they supporting them. You understand what I'm saying? They need to stand the fuck up and go over there and tell Hamas they need to get the fuck up out of here because they bringing all of this turmoil on the Palestinian people, and they don't agree with y'all. And so fight them wherever you're going to fight them, but don't fight them here. I might not disagree with your cause, but I tell you what, I disagree with the fact that you motherfuckers hiding y'all missiles and all that shit inside of an urban area, giving these people, the right to bomb this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's what they gonna do. I have not seen that in the Arab world. You see what I'm saying? I have not seen that in the Arab world at all. They ain't said a motherfucking thing about Hamas. And I'm going to tell you why. They agree with Hamas. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it boiled down to. They agree with Hamas. So that I'm gonna tell you why the Israelis are still bombing. This is from the outside looking in. Because the same shit that I just stressed to y'all, they say, yeah, okay. Why ain't nobody saying shit to her? If it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, tell me, what am I supposed to do? Okay, they hiding up in this motherfucker, right? You understand? And like I say, they against the Israelis. Let's just make that clear. You understand? So they really don't give a fuck how they do it. They gonna filibuster any goddamn way. Any which way they do it, they gonna filibuster and say, oh, that's too much. This, that, and the third. So the Israelis saying, okay, you got something to say, motherfucker. You got some, Turkey, you got something to say. Saudi Arabia, you motherfuckers got something to say. Okay, why haven't y'all chastised these motherfuckers? If it ain't the Palestinian people, I tell you what, I won't bomb everything. But you show me which ones don't affiliate with the motherfucker and which ones do. Can y'all want to do that? Y'all want to do that? Y'all want to show me which motherfuckers support them and which motherfuckers don't? I ain't seen nothing like that happen. So how do you deal with the issue? Because they looking at it like, if we pull out of here, you understand what I'm saying? They using these people as collateral damage. You understand? They shields. They still got all type of bombs up under this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So the reality is, if they don't go all the way out on them, they're going to hit them again. You understand? Y'all think this going to be the end of it? No, it's not going to be the end of it. You see? And so the way they figure, the Israelis figure that they ain't got too many more chances to be sleeping and allow these motherfuckers to come in on them. So they going to deal with their ass once and for all. That's really the reality of it. You see what I'm saying? That's really the reality of it. And we haven't heard no demonstrations in Palestine against no goddamn no Hamas. Have you ever seen any demonstrations? Huh? They say they don't agree with Hamas, but they goddamn, if they gonna bring that kind of heat, it should be a falling out. You understand what I'm saying? It should be a falling out. And if Hamas is forcing their agenda on the Palestinian people, then the other Arab nations in the world should rise up on Hamas and say they don't want you here. The majority don't want you here. You got some that support you, but the majority do not want you here. And so, the ones that, allow you to, if you in a building and this, that, and the third, you up under the schools, see, this is a strategy. And so when the shit start happening, these motherfuckers got crisis actors, man. I'm not saying that a lot of people's not dying. You understand what I'm saying? It probably is. You understand what I'm saying? But they agree with the cause. Ultimately, they agree with the cause. Even if they don't agree with Hamas 100%, they agree with the jihad. That's damn near common amount around the Arab world. They agree with the jihad on Israel and the United States, period. Them two motherfuckers, United States and Israel, they agree with jihad on them two. The great Satan. They call the United States the great Satan, and then they got Israel. So that's common. That's common. So they might not agree with Hamas per se, but the overall agenda of jihad, they agree with. So they still ride with them somewhat. They ride with them to the point where they don't try to usurp them and say, you know what? If you do this, I mean, did they keep it from the Palestinian people what they was going to do? I don't think they kept it from them like that. Because again, when I look at the videos and they come back into Gaza on them trucks, you see motherfuckers crowding. Just look at the video. You see motherfuckers with phones. They love pulling out their phone. Man, motherfuckers was all on the phones and shit. And yeah, they was like, yeah, we did it. That's really what we did it, man. You understand what we did it. Motherfucker, when they came, I mean, it wasn't no empty space in the streets. It was motherfuckers as far as you could see. You see what I'm saying? It was motherfuckers as far as you could see. So it is a large percentage. They celebrate the downfall. You see, other Israeli, they celebrate the downfall of the United States. They celebrate that shit. You see? Now, like I say, I'm just looking at it from the outside in. You see? I see it from both sides. You see? I see it from both sides. I see the strategy but that's a failed strategy. You understand what I'm saying? That's a failed strategy to bring that kind of heat to your what the fuck is really going on where you gonna bring that kind of heat to where your family lay their heads and shit and this, that, and the third. And so the only way that I could see is that they on some goddamn suicide bomber mentality where, oh, yeah, do this for Allah. You will be in heaven tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? You will be in heaven tomorrow. Don't worry. You will be with Allah. You see what I'm saying? Because why would a motherfucker allow them to do that knowing they're going to bomb that motherfucker unless they agree with it? It's no way. That's some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? That's some bullshit. And see, and I'm talking from a military, this is not in support. Thank you, family. Thank you, family. Thank you. And that's why, you see what I'm saying? All of this talking about support, either goddamn one. You see what I'm saying? But to understand the military strategy and science of what's going on. You see what I'm saying? Of what's going on. And I'm going to talk later on about Turkey. I'm going to talk about Turkey and Iran. You see what I'm saying? And Turkey is supposed to be somewhat, but, that's bullshit. They supposed to be a NATO member. And you know what? The West is going to end up bombing his ass. You see what I'm saying? They're going to end up, it's going to be all out war. Everything over there going to be Turkey, Iran. People ain't talking, but Turkey too. You understand what I'm saying? Because, looking at, you're supposed to be, a NATO member. You use a snake. You understand what I'm saying? Just being real. Just calling it what it is. Ain't no way a motherfucker could be on my team and I catch you, nigga, with the other side, nigga. We know how that roll. You understand what I'm saying? We know how that roll. You supposed to be on this team. We look up, motherfucker. You over here with Putin. You over here with, buddy, motherfucker, man. No, that ain't how that work. That ain't how that work. That ain't how that shit work. You understand what I'm saying? So what I see is that they gonna do something to him. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna end up doing something to him because he's in the way. I'm talking about from the West standpoint. He's in the way. He playing like he want to be on the team, but he not on the team for real. You understand? People's is, any motherfucker you got to wonder about all the goddamn time. Well, where is he with? Is he with us? No, motherfucker. If you with me, motherfucker, I'm not going to second guess is you with me. You understand what I'm saying? Anytime I get to second guessing, you out of there. You out of there. If I get the feeling, you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to isolate you immediately. You isolated. You know what I'm saying? And you'll feel it too. Yeah, you know, he ain't fucking with me. No, he ain't fucking. I'm gonna isolate you. You see what I'm saying? Anytime I get that feeling, because I shouldn't have that feeling. You see what I'm saying? It's family that I ain't never had that feeling with. You see what I'm never. So I know how I feel to be on the team. You see what I'm saying? And so anytime I get the feeling funny about your bitch ass, you out of here. You see, so Turkey is most definitely, you know, gonna end up coming into confrontation with the West. You see what I'm saying? Deservingly so. You understand what I'm saying? Because he playing games. You see, he's on both sides. And see, the motherfucker that played the middle, you understand, he usually get left out by everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Because motherfucker ain't gonna trust you. Because they see how you is. You're in between all the goddamn time. You over here one day, then you're over here the next day. You understand that nobody gonna really trust you. And so, yeah, that motherfucker over there, Erdogan or whatever the fuck his name is, Erdogan, he's not to be trusted. Vladimir Putin wear his shit on his sleeve. The man over there in China wear his shit on his sleeve. You understand what I'm saying? They wear their shit on their sleeve. This motherfucker over here in Turkey, he crawl on his belly. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just letting y'all know that it's gonna go down with him because the Turkey was trying to jump on Greece. Yeah, they were talking about because they fighting over some goddamn oil over there in the Mediterranean Sea. He ready to fight with Greece. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, family. Thank you. Yeah, he ready to fight with Greece. You see? How you gonna be on the team talking about warring with a motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be on the same team talking about you ready to go to war with members of the same team? You know? So they most definitely you know, I see, you know, and I understand strategically they don't want to fall out with it. So, you know, believe it or not, they listen, and he know it. They gonna have an inside job on his ass. Yeah, they gonna end up having you know, they gonna end up doing the inside job on his ass. Yeah, I know he know. I know he know that CIA shit. Yeah, they gonna end up, yeah, you know, and motherfucker ain't gonna wake up. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna have somebody usurp his ass and shit. That's how how it happened. You understand? They gonna have a regime change on his ass. And so, family, yeah, this is all for you to use your mind. You see, this is what that for. Look at this shit and analyze and look at it your own way. Look at it your own way, but don't let these motherfuckers play you, man. You see all this shit on the news and shit, you know, you can't take that shit. Nothing can you take for surface level. Is always lies on top of lies and on top of lies. That's why you got to build up your own catalog in your mind of situations and watching how motherfuckers play the situation. You see what I'm saying? How they play this situation. You see and watch it step by step. You see, okay, this is the predicament they was in. This is what they did. This is the predicament they was in. This is what they did. Okay, this was his counter move to that move. You got to watch this shit, man. This shit, and after a while, after you watch it, you see, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm telling you, because a lot of shit you could take from there and apply it to the streets, and a lot of the shit that you apply to the streets, you can apply to global affairs. But see, they want you to think that you don't know. A lot of the shit that black people do to themselves. Listen to me. A lot of shit that black people do to themselves and towards themselves, if they applied that same shit to the other side, they already being charged by now. And that's real. if black people would apply the shit that they do to each other, towards other people, they be in charge right now. They already be in charge. So family, I appreciate you and everything that you done. I appreciate your time. We're not going nowhere. We turning up. Don't go nowhere. We coming right black. This is General Sabra Soon said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.